Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is a beautiful morning. Yes, it is. This is a beautiful morning. This is a beautiful Thursday. This is going to be a really, really good one for your guys. I promise you that. This is going to be really, really good. If you see me looking down, right, I have another camera here. It's right up on me. I got another camera here. And I'm doing something, right? That's really important to me. So I'm just trying to basically check out something. But you see the topic, the Lord Almighty Creator Days. This is going to be a banger for you and I. This is going to be a banger for you and I. A banger, a banger, a banger for you and I. The things that I'm about to talk about, I'm not saying that there's not nobody out there that's going to break it down, that's going to be given access from the most deeper, and mystic and unknown information and secrets, right? That we are told it is forbidden. But the Almighty has given us glimpse of information and a little access to this world, to this very existence, to this life. So we can what? So we can appreciate his existence. I want you to really take your time and listen to the words and listen to the knowledge what I'm about to drop on you. Okay? Now I don't know if there's others that's out there's gonna drop it like you or going to basically piggyback off of me. This is going to be a really serious topic. Creation as we know it. Creation as we know it. Life as we know it had a beginning and right, and it has an end. It has a beginning, but you may not know when it's going to end, right? The days of the Creator before he put into creation and all of the information before he created time, right? And before he created existence, right? There was no time and there was no existence but him. There was no life but him. Life brings about what? A beginning and end. Life brings about a beginning and end. He exists outside of life. He exists outside of what? Of the beginning, right? In note of time to create and to put forth things before he put into creation, right? And to create days that he said for him, he had to exist outside of those days because his days is everlasting and cannot be destroyed. It is a part of him, right? He is so powerful that he had to put limitations upon life, upon existence, to exist outside of existence, and to bring forth what we see right into existence. He had to put what? Life into this very existence that we see it. Time talks, time lives. Time is the essence of what? Of mankind and everything in existence. He exists outside of the days of his days. Do you understand that? Because if he exists within his days, that means he is subjected to existence. And we all know existence, right, has a beginning and end. Has a beginning and end. He does not end and he does not begin. So, from his very essence, from his very being, right, he had to put what? Limitation on this existence. And then what? Exist outside of the very existence and put limitations there. Because he had to do that. Because it is him. That means that everything will be everlasting. Everlasting. The things that we see is a duplicate of his very existence. So he had to make a promise upon himself to put limitation, because there would never be a stop to what he had procreated. He had to put limitation. He swore upon himself that he had. It would be what? Everlasting, just like him. So there is a fixed time. There is a fixed time. A beginning and end. A beginning and end. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is a fixed time. And within that time, within that middle, and within that, right, there's records that's supposed to take place, the do's and don'ts that exist. He cannot exist inside of life as we see it, because he will be prone to what? To the beginning and end, which he created. That means that he will have a beginning and end. And there is no beginning and end in his very existence. From him, he had to put limitation and promise to put limitation on what? Everlasting existence. This is how powerful he is. This is how powerful he is. I'm telling you something that is serious. I'm telling you something that is serious. I'm telling you something That is serious. This is really serious for you and I to get the picture. This is information and access that individuals cannot talk about. If they would dibble and dabble into this spiritual realm that's called the ghaib, they will be lost upon loss, loss upon loss, dark upon darkness that will overspread them. And it will produce non-belief. It will produce non-belief. Only those that he loves, only those that he has given access to, are given a little understanding of this existence. This is why it's really important to not dibble and dabble in this world that ultimately does not exist, that has limitation on it. It is a prototype of his existence that is attached with limitations, beginning and end. He has no beginning and end. He had to actually put limitation on his existence to bring in existence, right, of non-existence. Some of his abilities are in us. Some of his abilities are in us because we are the only creation in existence besides him that can procreate. That can procreate different things and to reach high levels. I want you to let that sink in. Let it sink in. This is coming from the bloodline of the ancient ancestors. Directly. I am blessed in this life and in the next. This is actual true facts. I'm a Sephardic Jew. I'm a Sephardic Jew. I'm Monsantos. Jewish. And I'm Muslim. With both blessings. So I have a right to be up here, to lead the force, to lead us down a path of righteousness and enlightenment to the everlasting existence that cannot be destroyed. He was so powerful and great and grateful. He gave us peace of his very essence that can never be destroyed. It is everlasting. And placed this shell upon us. And placed this shell upon us. To house a piece of this very existence that cannot be destroyed. Get in my comments. Get in my comments. Get in my comments. We are him and he is us. This is why he's so in tune with us. This is why he loves us so much. This is why. This is why he wants the best for you. This is why he wants to upgrade you. This is why he wants to level you up. So you won't be subjected by things that is procreated for failure at the end of the day. Nothing lasts forever. In the physical form. Come into the form that is everlasting. His days is everlasting. Won't you get so in tune with him? Won't you get entwined and eat and drink and become him? Become his eyes and ears. Meaning he become your eyes and ears, your legs, your thoughts, your understanding, everything. You no longer exist in this realm. You no longer exist in this realm. You're just a shell. This is 14, chapter 14, verse 5. Chapter 14, verse 5. وَلَقَدْ آسَانَا مُوسَى بِآيَاتِنَا أَنْ أَخْرِجْ قَوْمَكَ مِنْ ظُلُمَاتٍ إِلَى النُّورِ وَذِكْرٍ يا من الله إن في ذلك لآيات لكل صبار شكور. We sent Moses with our signs, the command, bring out the people from the depth of the darkness into light, to teach them to remember the days of the Almighty. Really, these are the signs for such as firmly patient and constant and grateful and appreciative. The days of the Almighty, the days when Almighty mercy was specialized, showed to them. Every day and every hour, minute, the Almighty grace flows to us abundantly. But there are special events in personal and national history which may be recommended as red days. Right? Then, chapter 45, verse 14. Chapter 45, verse 14. Kuli ladina anmanu yagfiru liladina la yarjuna Aya Malahi Li Ya Ziya Kauma Minma Ka No Yaksi Boom. Tell those who believe to forgive those who do not look forward to the days of the Lord. It is for him to recompense for the good and evil each people according to what they have earned. The days of the Creator is everlasting. The days of the Creator is everlasting. He created days. He created days. Right? But these days that we talking about is a prototype of his days, because these days have limitation. These days have limitation. It has a beginning and it has an end. His days does not have what? A beginning and end. It's everlasting. It's everlasting. He put limitation on the days. Limitation. So we cannot amount up to him and be equal to him, because he's everlasting. He is everlasting. So he had to promise himself. He had to do certain things to himself to bring about life and put limitation, because he is life itself. He is life. He is existence. He had to put limitations and rules and regulations upon himself to bring forth this existence, which he exists outside of his existence. Everything has what? A time appointed. It's what you do with it. It's what you do with it, beloved. Get in tune. Get in tune. The stuff that I'm dropping you may go over your head, but later on, you will realize and recognize the things that I'm saying to you will set in. This is why it's incumbent upon me to not do these murder, death, kill acts, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic ways and action, because it takes away from your everlasting. He had to make and put this shell upon us. He had to. So it could suffer death and go through all of these things. Because we will be actually what? Everlasting. So he had to put what? A time pointed on what? This very life, very existent. Then he exists outside of existence, which he created. He created. It's from him. It is a part of him. He had to put limitations, because he will be subjected to these certain things and wills and actions. Before he put, let me tell you something, before he put everything in creation, right? Before he brought about this creation, before everything, this was a place of no time. This was a place of no time where nothing had life. Nothing exists. He brought everything forth, right? Non-existent, the things that we create, right, from our own thoughts, procreate. He brought that like plastic, things that we put in, we procreated. He brought all of it to him. right? Non-existence and existence. That we was going to procreate, right? Because he creates. We procreate. He creates. This is why you think that people are doing clone meat or doing things, because they are trying to find the secrets to create, to knock him out the way. And they always keep failing and failing and failing and failing. They don't have the recipe. They know that we are him and he is us, but with limitations. He doesn't play. He doesn't play, beloved. Do you see what's going on with humanity? What sick, barbaric individual would do that? Knowing that, so now you know that he exists. You know that he exists. You know that we are him and he is us, but with limitation. Right? But with limitation. So now you are trying to create, and it doesn't work. You try to find the formula. You try to find it. And the further you go, the darkness, and the further you move away from him. Whoever's doing that, whoever's procreating it, barbaric, evil, twisted mindset. Look at the generations that did it before us. They tried to do it. They tried to do the formulas. They tried it. And were met with great calamities upon them. This is deep. This is deep. I'm bringing you some of the footnotes, some of the roots, some of the foundation on who we are. Listen to my words. Listen to me. Become one with him. Become the eyes, the hands, the feet of the everlasting. Get in tune. Get in tune. Peace.